every pound that you're overweight is 4 pounds of extra pressure on your joints. People that are doing the calorie deficit diets and the GLP-1s are losing 25 to 40% lean muscle. We address the two reasons why you have problems losing weight. Nutrient deficiencies, number one. Number two is toxicity. More and more, as a chiropractor, I deal with a lot of people who are experiencing pain, hip pain, back pain, knee pain. And, I have to stress them over and over. Every pound that you're overweight is 4 pounds of extra pressure on your joints. So just 50 pounds overweight is 200 extra pounds of pressure on the hips and the knees. And then you look at the other factor when you're overweight, your inflammatory markers are going up. So, that's all going to affect the joints. So I'm always, when I'm talking to my patients, and they always tell me, oh, I'm not, the pain keeps coming back. And I keep telling them, yeah, as long as you don't lose the weight, I can only do so much. And people have to learn to be more proactive than just reactive. Um, our protocol just helps with so many different things. Lean muscle. People that are doing the calorie deficit diets and the GLP-1s are losing 25 to 40% lean muscle. Muscle, and I think I mentioned this on a previous call. It's the organ of longevity. It helps you with your metabolism. It helps you with your immune system. And with all these people, they're failing on the diets. We've seen it over the past couple decades. If calorie deficit diets work, they wouldn't be looking for something else. But, Peter and I see it all the time on TikTok. These people keep following the same old people, repeating the same thing over and over again. Just cut calories, calories in, calorie
Yeah,
out. Exercise, you'll burn more calories. And, Peter and I always say to them, that the body doesn't know what a calorie is. The
correct.
body only understands nutrition. The body only gets full with nutrition. Our foods are depleted of nutrients. Over the past 20 years, our food supply has lost half of its nutrient density. So then when you do a calorie deficit diet, you're cutting down the nutrients even further. It's a double-edged sword right there. So we address, and I tell people on the TikTok lives, we address the two reasons why you have problems losing weight. Nutrient deficiencies, number one. Number two is toxicity. And if
Yep.
you address those two things, which is what our program is dealing with, that is why we are so successful in losing weight and improving your metabolic factors.